One of the most challenging things that ever happened in my life was checking off my entire bucket list by the time I was 37. That sounds insane, right? How can getting everything you want be a challenge? But think about this. What happens if you've already gotten everything you wanted? How do you think, Neil Armstrong felt when he got back to Earth and knew that the coolest thing he was ever going to do was done? It's something that doesn't get talked about a lot, and it's something that you often feel really guilty even for talking about. Because again, oh, poor me, I've got everything I want, right? But what I went through having that experience actually is what got me here. Because what I realized was that I had been approaching everything like I do as productivity. I started as a productivity consultant with Franklin Covey. My whole life has been about teaching people how to get what they wanted as quickly as they can. And a lot of times that just becomes a checklist. More than that, a lot of it's motivated by money, titles, external recognition, things that other people might say look really cool. And the minute that you hit the point where you've actually gotten all of that, like I did at the height of my career as a professor, you realize none of that stuff matters anymore. And when you have to move into a different level, a different style of motivation to get out of bed, because what is there to work for if you've already got everything you wanted? I mean, all I ever wanted was to sit on my couch and snuggle my dogs. And why should I get up and go work harder when I have dogs and I could just sit on the couch and snuggle them? It's a whole brand new motivation challenge. And since I've started talking about it, I hear from more and more people that they've gone through it too. There's usually this transition point where you realize that all the things that you were chasing aren't actually really the things you want in the first place. And luckily, I had this tool of hypnosis to help me move through that. I went through and healed every trigger that I had, everything that was causing me to need any external validation. And I began to tap into what was really important to me, what I wanted to do with the rest of my life, what I wanted my legacy to be, and what I wanted to do for other people. It's the reason that I do this work today. It's the reason that I work for myself and that I continue to put my own tools into practice so that I can guide myself down the same path that I guide my clients. And it's something I keep in mind every time I'm deciding on a new project. I am so grateful and humbled that I get to do what I do because people let me in on their journeys. But the only reason that I know I get to do that is because I did it myself.